trusted symbols now stood empty-handed there. Wood and gold had seemed like safety, something enemies should fear, till the ruin taught the people God was never trapped in here. Sacred things can point toward heaven, still they are not heaven's throne. Faith becomes an empty idol when the sun replaces God. Ashes of the ark teach the heart to see, no contest and no possession can contain eternity when the symbols we depended on are broken in the dark. God remain when all that's left are ashes of the ark. Are ashes of the ark. One old priest retrieved a fragment, held it gently in his hand. One young soldier asked in sorrow, was our faith just buried sand? He replied the sign was holy, but the holy still remains. We were called to trust his presence, not the object bearing his name. Loss can strip away confusion, ruin can expose the heart. Sometimes what we call devotion was dependence from the start. Ashes of the ark teach the heart to see, no carved chest and no possession can contain eternity when the symbols we depended on are broken in the dark. God remain when all that's left are ashes of the ark. When the things that help me worship start becoming what I trust, let them fall before I mistake sacred vessels for my God. Keep the meaning past the symbol, keep the promise when it parts. Faith can live when wood is burning, faith can rise beyond the ark. Ashes of the ark teach the heart to see, no carved chest and no possession can contain eternity when the symbols we depended on are broken in the dark. God remain when all that's left are ashes of the ark. We're ashes of the ark. Ashes of the ark blew westward when the morning wind began, and the people walked on worshiping the God no fire could end. Blood on Gilboa darkened all the grass. Rain fell cold upon the hill. Shields were broken near the ridge line. Royal voices had gone still. No one shouted songs of conquest. No one raised a jewel crown. For the mountain held the answer to how far a king can fall. War can decorate its banners, history can praise the brave. Still the earth beneath Gilboa only sees another grave. sounded strange to hear. I had thought a fallen kingdom was a story kings would tell, till the field revealed the widows and the families who fell. Every crown has human weight, every order reaches homes. Those who choose the road to battle do not bleed the cost alone. Blood on Gilboa, cry beneath the rain. Teach the proud to count the wounded before glory speaks again. Let no kingdom love the battle, let no ruler hide the cost. God make wisdom grow from mourning where Gilboa counted loss. When I speak of war too lightly, take me back beneath the cloud. Let me hear the names behind it, not just speeches from the crowd. If defense must ever call us, let restraint remain our law. May the blood upon Gilboa keep ambition small withal. Blood on Gilboa, cry beneath the rain. Teach the proud to count the wounded before glory speaks again. Let no kingdom love the battle, let no ruler hide the cost. God make wisdom grow from mourning where Gilboa counted loss. Where Gilboa counted loss. Cave of the anointed, hid beneath the hills, far from palace, throne, and song. David slept among the hunted, though the promise called him strong. Men around him spoke of kingdom, spoke of taking what was due, but the darkness taught the shepherd how to wait when promise grew. Anointing does not mean possession, calling does not cancel time. God can shape a future ruler long before the crown arrives. Cave of the anointed, hide me while I grow. Teach me how to carry promise without forcing what I know. When the throne feels close enough to reach through anger or through pride, God keep patience in the heart. You haven't known it in the night. He had chances to take vengeance, chances others call divine, yet he would not seize tomorrow by destroying someone's life. I had thought the chosen leader would advance whenever he could, till the cave revealed that greatness knows when waiting still is good. Character is built in hiding, where no crowd can praise restraint. Private mercy shapes the ruler more than victory or acclaim. Cave of the anointed, grow. Teach me how to carry promise without forcing what I know. When the throne feels close enough to reach through anger or through pride, God, keep patience in the heart you have anointed in the night. Cave of the anointed emptied when another season came, and the man who left its darkness carried less desire for beside the road. 12 great markers in a line. Children asked what they remembered. Elders answered one by one. These were raised when we crossed over, not to worship, not to boast, but so those who come behind us know the God who brought us through. Memory needs more than stories. Years can blur what mercy gave. So the stones became a witness to the road that faith had made. Covenant of stone, stand when we are gone. Tell the stood beneath the gold. Palace torches burned around. Rulers wore their robes of empire. Courtiers waited for a sound. He had served through changing kingdoms, watched great banners rise and fall. Still the man who stood before them knew one throne outlasted all. Crowns can change within a season. Empires vanish with the years. Truth remains when rulers tremble. Faith can speak without the fear. Daniel before kings, stand and speak the truth. On a power without surrender. Keep your conscience clean and true. When the palace asks for silence, when the cost of truth begins, God give courage to the faithful. Standing Daniel before kings. Standing Daniel before kings. One king asked about a vision. One demanded hidden things. One grew proud above his kingdom. One forgot who raises kings. Daniel answered without hatred. Never flattered, never bowed. For the prophet knew that wisdom does not need to shout aloud. Truth can walk with quiet courage. Faith need not become contempt. Those who speak before the mighty still must guard the heart within. Daniel before kings, stand and speak the truth. On a power without surrender. Keep your conscience clean and true. When the palace asks for silence, when the cost of truth begins, God give courage to the faithful. Standing Daniel before kings. When authority surrounds me, let me neither fear nor flatter. Keep my words both clear and humble. Keep eternal things what matter. If the ruler wants agreements where my conscience cannot bend, let me stand like Daniel faithfully without becoming their enemy. Daniel before kings, stand and speak the truth. On a power without surrender. Keep your conscience clean and true. When the palace asks for silence, when the cost of truth begins, God give courage to the faithful. Standing Daniel before kings. Daniel before kings grew older. Palace banners came and went. Still the truth he carried with him never needed their consent. Elisha in the dust walked beneath the sun. Sand had covered cloak and feet. Villages were waiting hungry. Widows struggled in the heat. No royal army marched beside him. No great treasury came near. Still the prophet crossed the country, carrying hope from year to year. Heaven often sends provision through a vessel looking small. Oil can fill an empty household. Bread can answer famine's call. Elisha in the dust, walk where people need. Bring the word beside the widow. Bring compassion to the weak. When the miracle seems creditors. Nothing left except her oil. One small room became a shelter. One lost child returned to breathe. I had thought the prophet's greatness would be measured before kings, till his story turned repeatedly toward ordinary suffering. Power is not only thunder, faith is not just public signs. Sometimes heaven shows its kingdom where a widow waits inside. Elisha in the dust, walk where people need. Bring the word beside the widow, bring compassion to the weak. When the miracle seems humble, when no palace knows your name, God can work through dusty footsteps just as surely as through flame. When I dream of doing something that the whole world comes to see, turn my eyes toward quiet burdens waiting right in front of me. Let me value hidden service, let compassion shape my trust. You can make a holy pathway through Elisha in the dust. Elisha in the dust, walk where people need. Bring the word beside the widow, bring compassion to the weak. When the miracle seems humble, when no palace knows your name, God can work through dusty footsteps just as surely as through flame. Walk where people need. Bring compassion to the weak. And the man who left its darkness carried less desire for fame.
Fire above Sinai. Fire above Sinai.
Fire above Sinai burned against the cloud. Thunder rolled from peak to plain. People waited at the boundary. Smoke climbed upward like a furnace. Lightning crowned the mountain stone. And beneath that terrible splendor, they remember they were not their own. Holiness is more than beauty, more than wonder in the sky. It reveals how small our idols look beneath eternal light. Fire above Sinai, burn beyond our pride. Call us out of false devotion, call the divided heart inside. When we trade the truth for idols, when our loyalty grows thin, God, let holy fire remind us who we promised to follow then. Soon the mountain stood behind them. Soon impatient shaped a God. Gold was melted into something hands could carry, eyes could watch. I had thought the fire itself would make rebellion disappear, till the story showed that wonder cannot force a faithful heart. Signs can shake us for a moment, covenant must shape the years divided heart inside. When we trade the truth for idols, when our loyalty grows thin, God, let holy fire remind us who we promised to follow. Then fire above Sinai faded when the people left the plain, but the covenant kept asking who would rule their hearts again. Fire above Sinai, fire above Sinai. Gideon's last horn rested by his side. Night was thinning toward the dawn. Torches burned across the hillside, and in the confusion carried on. He had entered as the weakest, certain others should be called, yet obedience led him farther than his confidence at all. Courage did not come in fullness, faith was built along the road. Every step became an answer to the fear he used to know. Gideon's last horn sound before the dawn, not because the man was mighty, but because the Lord led on. When I feel too small for calling, when my confidence is torn, God remind me weakness sounded through Gideon's faithful horn. Later years would bring the dangers, victory could feed the pride, meant my turn a faithful servant into more than heaven designed. I had thought the hardest battle was the army in the night, till I learned success can test us just as deeply as the fight. Winning does not end temptation, praise can become another snare. Those who sound the horn in weakness must stay humble afterward. Gideon's last horn sound before the dawn, not because the man was mighty, but because the Lord led on. When I feel too small for calling, when my confidence is torn, God remind me weakness sounded through Gideon's faithful horn. When you use me through my weakness, do not let success deceive. Keep me small inside my spirit, even when the crowds believe. Let the trumpet never point me toward a throne that is not mine. May the horn that once meant courage still remind me who supplied. Gideon's last horn sound before the dawn, not because the man was mighty, but because the Lord led on. When I feel too small for calling, when my confidence is torn, God remind me weakness sounded through Gideon's faithful horn. Gideon's last horn fell silent when the morning crossed the hill, and the man who once was fearful had another lesson still. Gideon's faithful Messengers had brought their warnings, prideful voices mocked them all. Armies covered every valley, fear moved quickly through the gate. Still the king went to the temple with a letter of his fate. He did not pretend the danger was a shadow or a lie. He laid every threat before God and refused to let fear decide. Hezekiah's prayer rise above the wall. When the armies look too mighty, when our human answers fall, lay the letter down before him, lay the fear beside it there. God give courage to the faithful through Hezekiah's prayer. He had soldiers, gates, and towers. He had plans beneath the stone. Yet he knew no wall was greater than the God he called his own. I had thought that faith meant never feeling shaken by the night, till the king revealed that courage can still tremble while it prays. Prayers not deny the danger, it brings danger into light. Faith can look directly at it without giving fear the right. Hezekiah's prayer rise above the wall. When the armies look too mighty, when our human answers fall, lay the letter down before him, lay the fear beside it there. God give courage to the faithful through Hezekiah's prayer. When a message comes against me, when the numbers make me small, let me spread the fear before you rather than pretend at all. Give me wisdom for the action, give me peace beyond my plans. Let my prayer become surrender before anything begins. Hezekiah's prayer rise above the wall. When the armies look too mighty, when our human answers fall, lay the letter down before him, lay the fear beside it there. God give courage to the faithful through Hezekiah's prayer. Hezekiah's prayer grew quiet while the city faced the night, and the king rose from the temple with his fear no longer king. Hezekiah's prayer. Jeremiah at the wall, watched the city burn. Smoke was rising through the gate. Years of warnings filled his memory. Years of words received too late. Soldiers moved along the ruins. Families fled with little more. And the prophet stood there grieving for the people he had won. Truth and break the heart that speaks it. Warnings carry sorrow too. Prophets do not celebrate when painful words become true. Jeremiah at the called his words betrayal, when he spoke against their pride. Still he did not cheer destruction, still he mourned the city's pain. For the prophet who loves truly does not hunger to be proved. Truth without compassion hardens, justice without sorrow chills. Faithful warning seeks repentance, not the pleasure of fulfilled ills. Yeah! Jeremiah at the wall, weep for what has fallen. Do not turn the ruin into proof that you were right at all. Let the warning end in mourning, let compassion answer all. God, give us the heart of Jeremiah, standing broken at the wall. When I warn and none will listen, keep my spirit free from spite. If the consequence arrives, do not let me love being right. Make me mourn what could have changed, make me pray for what remains. Truth is holy when it carries love enough to share the pain. Jeremiah at the wall, weep for what has fallen. Do not turn the ruin into proof that you were right at all. Let the warning end in mourning, let compassion answer all. God, give us the heart of Jeremiah, standing broken at the wall. Broken at the Jordan of the wounded, move beneath the rain. Stretchers line the muddy shore. Soldiers came from both directions, too exhausted to fight more. Healers works beside the water, tearing cloth for every wound. In the river heard no banners, only breath and human sound. Pain can strip away the colors that divided men before. Every wounded body teaches how alike we are in war. Jordan of the wounded, carry pain away. Wash the blood from every uniform, let compassion have its day. When the battle leaves us broken, when no victory banner to decide whose pain is whole. Give me courage for protection, give me mercy after war. Let the river teach the nations what the fighting was all for. Jordan of the wounded, carry pain away. Wash the blood from every uniform, let compassion have its day. When the battle leaves us broken, when no victory feels true, God, let mercy cross the Jordan for the wounded passing. Jordan of the wounded, carried red away beneath the rain, and the healers work till morning without asking who to blame. For the wounded passing through. Kingdom many stars. Kingdom many stars set beyond the hills. Palace windows dim to gold. Watchmen walk the outer towers. Merchants close the market stalls. Above the walls a million lights burn beyond all human claim, making every throne beneath them look much smaller than its name. Kings may measure fields and borders, draw their lines across the sand. Still the heavens hang above them, far beyond a ruler's hand. Kingdom many stars, remember where you are. Every crown is only temporary under everlasting skies. Rule with justice, walk in mercy, do not worship what you guard. Every kingdom rests in silence beneath the judgment of the stars. One young prince climbed to the tower, asked his father what he saw. Everything that will be yours soon, came the answer filled with pride. Then the child looked toward the heavens, said, but none of that is ours. And the ruler stood there quiet underneath the endless stars. Perspective humbles every empire. Night can teach what courts conceal. What seems infinite from a throne room looks like dust beneath the real kingdom beneath stars. Kingdom beneath stars, remember where you are. Every crown is only temporary under everlasting skies. Rule with justice, walk in mercy, do not worship what you got. Every kingdom rests in silence beneath the judgment of the stars. When success makes me feel greater, take me somewhere dark and wide. Let me stand beneath the heavens till my pride has nowhere left to hide. Make me steward what is given, never owner in my heart. I am one brief breath of history in a kingdom beneath stars. Kingdom beneath stars, beneath the evening sky. Merchants closed their wooden shutters, watchmen climbed the walls on high. Rumors moved across the city, armies gathered far away. Still one flame beside the doorway held its place against the gray. Light does not require abundance, hope does not need perfect days. Sometimes one small faithful witness keeps the darkness from its claim. Lamp of Jerusalem, burn through every night. When the walls are filled with shadows, keep a window full of light. Let the weary see a beacon, let the frightened know you're near. God preserve the flame of Zion when the city bows to fear. One old widow trimmed the wick there, pouring oil with careful hands. She had lived through siege and famine, seen the rise and fall of men. Children asked why she still kept it when the streets were almost bare. She replied, because the darkness does not choose if light stays there. Hope is sometimes an intention, something tended day by day. Faith can look like guarding embers when the world expects them fade. Lamp of Jerusalem, burn through every night. When the walls are filled with shadows, keep a window full of light. Let the weary see a beacon, let the frightened know you're near. God preserve the flame of Zion when the city bows to fear. When my oil feels almost empty, when my courage burns too low, give me strength to guard one ember, give me faith to let it glow. I may never light the whole world, I may only light one room. Still one lamp can tell the darkness it has not been given room. Lamp of Jerusalem, burn through every night. When the walls are filled with shadows, keep a window full of light. Let the weary see a beacon, let the frightened know you're near. God preserve the flame of Zion when the city bows to fear. Lamp of Jerusalem at morning, as the stars began to fade, and the widow closed the window, knowing light had won another day. MICAH'S last warning sounded in the square, where the rulers passed in pride, judges sold their words for silver, merchants changed the scales they weighed. Fields were taken from the helpless, homes were stolen through decree, and the prophet faced the powerful, saying, God has heard the could soften words that troubled royal halls. Some preferred a safer message, peace will surely cover all. But the prophet would not promise what corruption could not bring. Peace without repentance only hides the fracture underneath. False assurance feels like comfort. Truth may wound before it heals. Better warning that can save us than a lie the crowd believes. Micah's last warning. Hear it while there's time. Do what justice truly asks you. Love the mercy you proclaim. Walk with humble steps before Him. Leave oppression in the dust. God does not desire your boasting. He is asking you for justice. When my faith becomes performance, when my words outrun my deeds, bring me back to humble mercy. Bring me near another's need. If I claim that you are with me, let my choices prove it true. Make me love the good you ask for, not the praise religion brings. Micah's last warning. Hear it while there's time. Do what justice truly asks you. Love the mercy you proclaim. Walk with humble steps before Him. Leave oppression in the dust. God does not desire your boasting. He is asking you for justice. Micah's last warning. Cross the city, long beyond the prophet's day. Walk with justice, love with mercy. Walk in humble faith always. Olive trees of Zion grew beside the wall, roots beneath the wounded ground. Some had stood before the battles, others rose when peace came round. Children climbed their silver branches, elders rested in their shade, and the leaves above the ruins whispered life could grow again. Stone remembers every battle, trees remember how to grow. Healing rarely comes like thunder, sometimes healing rises slow. Olive trees of Zion grow above Let me build what I won't own. Give tomorrow better shelter than the world that I have known. When I leave, may something living still be reaching toward the sky. Let my legacy be branches, not another battle cry. Olive trees of Zion, grow above the scars. Put your roots through broken kingdoms. Lift your branches toward the stars. Let the children know a season without arrows, smoke, or cries. God, make peace grow deep and patient like the olives over Zion. Olive trees of Zion, move when the evening wind came through, and beneath the quiet branches, another generation grew. Rose above the flame, where the heat consumed the air. 3 men entered bound together, still refusing false despair. They had told the king with courage, God is able to deliver. But even if the rescue does not come, we will not bow before your image. Faith is more than expectation that the fire will disappear. Sometimes faith enters the furnace, still refusing to let fear rule. Prayer in the furnace, rise within the flame. Even if the fire surrounds me, I will still confess your name. Not because I'm promised comfort, not because I cannot burn. God, be with me in the furnace when there's nowhere else to turn. Then the king looked through the doorway, saw the fire had not consumed, saw the prisoners walking freely where destruction had been doomed. Something greater than deliverance moved among them in the flame. The place designed to end their witness made the kingdom near their face. Sometimes God removes the furnace, sometimes meets us deep within. Either way, the faithful spirit does not need to bow to sin. Prayer in the furnace, rise within the flame. Even if the fire surrounds me, I will still confess your name. Not because I'm promised comfort, not because I cannot burn. God, be with me in the furnace when there's nowhere else to turn. When obedience becomes costly, when the pressure burns my skin, keep me from exchanging conscience for an easier way to live. If you rescue, I will thank you. If you don't, remain my Lord. Faith is not a bargain offered. Faith is knowing whom I serve. Prayer in the furnace, rise within the flame. Even if the fire surrounds me, I will still confess your name. Not because I'm promised comfort, not because I cannot burn. God, be with me in the furnace when there's nowhere else to turn. hide the grain, foreign soil beneath her feet. Widowed, weary, far from Moab, still she followed where love led. No great army marched around her, no high title marked her name. Only loyalty and courage carried quietly through the plain. Faithfulness can look like choosing one hard road and staying true. Sometimes heaven writes a future through the love we simply do. Ruth beneath the banner, walk across the field, not beneath the flag of conquest, but beneath the faith that yields. Where the stranger finds protection, where the poor are left to glean, God can build a greater story through the faithful and unseen. Boaz watched her gather remnants left behind the harvest line. He commanded all his workers, leave her more and treat her kind. I had thought that strength was measured by the land a man could own, till I saw a wealthy farmer use his power to make room. Honor shines through quiet mercy, strength is proved by what we share. Fields become a holy witness when the vulnerable are cared for there. Ruth beneath the banner, walk across the field, not beneath the flag of conquest, but beneath the faith that yields. Where the stranger finds protection, where the poor are left to glean, God can build a greater story through the faithful and unseen. Let me meet the one who's foreign, let suspicion not decide. Let me leave enough behind me so another can survive. And when loyalty grows costly, give me courage not to flee. You can write a line of promise through ordinary faithfulness in me. Ruth beneath the banner, walk across the field, not beneath the flag of conquest, but beneath the faith that yields. Where the stranger finds protection, where the poor are left to glean, God can build a greater story through the faithful and unseen. Ruth beneath the banner, vanished through the valley in the sun, never knowing generations would remember what she done. Before the altar rested on the stone, battle scars across his face. One old soldier stood beside it, too exhausted even to pray. He had carried it through valleys, held it high against the spear. Now he brought the thing that guarded him into a holier place. Weapons have their proper seasons, strength can serve a righteous call. Still no shield belongs above the God who stands above it all. Shield before the altar, lay your armor down. Strength was never meant to rule, your steel was never meant to crown. Give the shield can save you, but it cannot heal your fear. I survived because I carried it, but survival is not all. Now I need to learn surrender where no arrow ever falls. Protection cannot heal everything, armor cannot mend the soul. There are wounds that only mercy and surrender can make whole. Shield before the altar, lay your armor down. Strength was never meant to rule you, steel was never meant to crown. Give the victory back to heaven, give the fear that made you hard. God fear that made you hard. God receive the weary soldier and the shield before the altar. When I carry your defenses long beyond the battle's end, show me when to stop protecting what no longer needs defense. Let me keep the wisdom, learn that lose the hardness and the scars. Teach my heart to stand uncovered with my shield before the altar. Before the altar. Shield before the altar, lay your armor down. Strength was never meant to rule you, steel was never meant to crown. Give the victory back to heaven, give the fear that made you hard. God receive the weary soldier and the shield before the altar. Shield before the altar caught the first light through the door, and the soldier left without it feeling lighter than before. Trumpet of the remnant, stranded from the hill. Few were left to hear the call. Scattered families raised their faces. Builders stopped beside the wall. No vast army filled the valley. No great kingdom answered near. Still the horn declared a people had survived another year. Numbers do not measure calling. Strength is not the size of crowds. Even one clear, faithful signal can awaken scattered hearts. Trumpet of the remnants, sound across the plain. Call the scattered back together. Call the faithful home again. Not to rebuild former hatred, not to raise the pride that fell. God assemble what is left here. when I think too little stays. Sound a call through all the fragments. Show me what can still be raised. Let me never worship numbers. Let me not despise the small. You can make a people stronger through unfaithful trumpet call. Trumpet of the remnant, sound across the plain. Call the scattered back together. Call the faithful home again. Not to rebuild former hatred, not to raise the pride that fell. God assemble what is left here to rebuild and to heal. Trumpet of the remnant, when the evening crossed the land, but the scattered fires below it show the people join again. Fire stood beneath the smoke. Roofs were burning in the night. Families crossed the narrow alleys, guided only by torchlight. Walls that seemed beyond destruction glowed like embers in the dark, and the city learned that survival was more than guarding stone. Fire can take the walls around us, fire can strip away the proud. Still the people shaped by mercy can survive what flame tears down. Zion through the fire, walk beneath the flame. Carry children, guard the wounded, do not worship walls or names. When the city burns around you, let compassion still remain. God brings Zion through the fire without becoming what brought pain. One young God abandoned treasure, tell builders through the gate. One rich merchant opened storehouses, giving bread before too late. I had thought a city's greatness lived in towers rising high, till I saw it in the people choosing others while they fled. Ruins tell us what was fragile, crisis shows us what is true. When the structures fall around us, character is what comes through. Zion through the fire, walk beneath the flame. Carry children, guard the wounded, do not worship walls or names. When the city burns around you, let compassion still remain. God brings Zion through the fire without becoming what brought pain. When my world begins collapsing, let me save what matters most. Not possession, pride, or status, but the lives entrusted close. If the fire leaves only ashes, let me rebuild